You need my help?
I do.
Oh, okay. So I need you to address me
Okay.
and not him.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Okay? So,
This is too much.
On top
you
of that,
moved 45 minutes away from your son?
it's really in the middle.
How close are you to your other kids again?
About 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, so you don't really visit with your 13-year-old then?
He ain't never at the house.
All right, and you just got engaged. How much was that ring?
The judge called out the father for living only minutes away from his other children, yet barely making time for his 13-year-old son. And then came the shocking moment when he admitted to spending $5,500 on an engagement ring for his fiancée, while the mother's face revealed the truth of her disappointment because her child received only $100 a month, while his bride-to-be received diamonds, and the courtroom stood frozen in disbelief as the judge made it clear that she was only getting started preparing to peel back one by one the questionable lifestyle choices that this father had been making.
Was that ring you just bought your fiance?
About
much?
$5,500.
$5,500?
You can't look. Y'all going on social media just because you see and trips. Right now, the way thing is, you can go to Miami for $79.
Okay, and you're proud of going to Miami for $79, spending $5,500 on an engagement ring, and you do not even know that your 13-year-old son is not in diapers.
Man.
I need you to help me.
The father tried to argue that traveling and posting flashy pictures online did not mean he was rich, and he even bragged that flights to Miami could be found for only $79, but the judge was not having it and quickly cut him off, pointing out the clear contradiction of cheap plane tickets on one hand and thousands spent on a diamond ring on the other. And to make matters worse, he showed how out of touch he truly was by not even realizing that his son had not needed diapers in years, which sent a wave of whispers through the courtroom as everyone waited to see how he would possibly defend himself when the judge pressed harder on his finances.
To that.
Help me too.
Everything would be cool if she keep her family out of business.
Okay, what does her family have to do with this?
My family helped
My
out.
mother always bashing me. She always bashing me. Tell her son that I'm for the streets. I'm not for the streets no more. I'm engaged now.
Okay, he's engaged now. He's not for the streets
He is
anymore.
for the streets, Your Honor. And when I tell you he's not going to be with her for long.
How do you know?
I know him. I know him. He's
How
not
long were
going to
you
be.
all together?
We was together like 6 months.
Oh.
The judge shifted gears and asked why the woman's family was so deeply involved, and the father immediately fired back, blaming her mother for constantly criticizing him. But the tension erupted when the mother boldly predicted that his engagement would not last, claiming she knew him too well. And in that moment, their messy past came flooding back into the spotlight, reopening old wounds and pushing the courtroom drama to an entirely new level.
Together like 6 months.
Oh.
That put me on child support
But
right
I
there.
left. I left because I realized that he was for the streets. How am I big and pregnant and he got so many ladies? Like, I
How
had
can I
to
be with
go.
somebody that got an OnlyFans?
Oh, okay. You know what?
No, you didn't.
Is he telling the truth though, ma'am?
That's nobody's business. I said I
But I'm
have
for
to
the streets.
hustle. I have to do things to make money because he's not taking care of our son.
Right, but how can you sit there and say he's for the streets and you have a page like that? I don't think you can blast.
She explained that hustling online was not the same as the reckless lifestyle he chose to live on the streets, and her voice trembled as she said she had done whatever it took to make sure her child never went without, and she insisted that her son deserved more, even bringing up sports and claiming he would be joining soon. But the question lingered whether this was truly about survival or if she was exaggerating to squeeze more money out of him, and the judge listened closely, refusing to let even the smallest detail slip by.
I don't think you can blast him when you.
It's not the streets,
doing
it's the
that.
internet.
Oh, okay, I got it. So because it's on the internet, it's different from him being out on in the streets.
I have to do what I have to do. My son needs things. I have to get money. I have to make money. we're living a certain type of lifestyle that I have to keep up.
Who is we?
Me and my son.
Yeah, but you said he's going to start football and basketball. He's not in it right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know I looked up the prices and stuff, and I know how much money I gotta get.
The numbers were finally laid out as the mother claimed football expenses reached $500 while the father insisted it was only $200, but the judge quickly cut through the noise demanding to know how much he actually made, and the room fell silent with the mother fidgeting nervously while every eye locked onto him, and in that heavy pause it was clear that his answer could change everything, and when the number at last came out it left the entire courtroom stunned in disbelief.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much is it going to cost for football?
The football is $200
Okay.
plus all the equipment and stuff, so it's probably gonna be like $500.
Okay.
For one, the team provides equipment, the shoes.
No, they do not.
Sir, let me
You
ask
don't
you a
even know the
question.
team.
How much money is it that you make?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Excuse me? Does she work for you?
No, we all work.
Because it seems like I need to be talking to her because
The father looked lost when it came to the most basic details about his own son while his fiancée stepped in, as if she knew more than he did, even going so far as to suggest they swap seats, and whispers rippled through the courtroom questioning if the fiancé was more responsible for the child than the father himself. But the judge swiftly clarified that child support was his duty, not hers, and when the truth about what he had actually been paying over the last 13 years finally came out, the tension in the room soared to a breaking point.
her because you cannot focus. She knows more about everything going on with this case than you do.
No, we just
Do you
work.
all need to switch places?
No, man.
She need to pay child support for you?
Nah, no, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I don't think you want to pay child support, do you?
She can.
Okay, well, I need you to sit back there and
I
mind your
won't pay
business. Okay, but you are currently paying, and she has a right to ask for an increase if there has been a material and substantial change. And it sounds like it has, because if you've only been paying $100 in 13 years, and you don't even visit with your son like you should, then you probably should be paying more.
The father confessed that he earned $8,000 a month, yet only gave his son $100, and the courtroom erupted with gasps, shaking heads, and angry stares while the mother sat in stunned silence, and the judge's expression hardened as the question hung in the air of how a man making thousands could justify giving his son nothing more than pocket change, and just as it seemed the case, was tilting fully in the mother's favor. An unexpected twist emerged that changed everything.
Visit with your son like you should, then you probably should be paying more in child support if it increases her expenses. You'd agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much is it that you make?
How we talking about weekly, yearly? Because I really get paid by the month.
All right. How much you make a month?
So I get paid around
How much?
about $8,000 a month.
$8,000 a month, and you don't give your son any money.
$100. That's not. I get
$100,
what-
and
I
you
get
think
what the court told-
$100? You think $100 is sufficient?
It was at the time. I made it.
How much money were you making at the time?
The father admitted the truth, saying he had not even wanted to show up and that he was tired of the constant back and forth and only came because he was forced to, and the judge's glare grew sharper as she reminded him that this was about his child, not his personal frustrations, and with $8,000 in income and 3 children depending on him, she made it clear that excuses would not be enough. But before she could deliver her ruling, the mother made one last shocking request that pushed the judge's patience to the very edge.
You making at the time?
I was working drive-through at McDonald's at the time, so I wasn't making that much.
Okay, so I'll ask the question again. How much were you making at the time?
About $350, $500 a week at that time.
Okay, you didn't want to be here today, did you?
At all.
Okay.
Didn't have one of them.
Right, but I understand your frustration with them, but don't come in here and waste my time. I haven't done anything to you. You'd agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so $8,000 a month. You have 3 kids total. Okay.
When the topic of sports came up, the mother piled on even more requests mentioning football, basketball, and now even karate, while the father shook his head and muttered that she was pushing it too far, and the judge paused with her eyes narrowing in disbelief as the question lingered whether this was truly about the child's needs or simply a grab for more money, and the air grew heavy with tension as everyone waited for the judge's next move.
Okay. And you said 200 for football?
I said 500.
No, you said 200 for football.
And then I have to buy equipment. So I need 500.
Okay, so is what you need or what you looked up?
Son needs 500.
500. What about basketball?
Basketball probably be about 300.
Okay. So that's $800, right?
Yes. I think I'm gonna put him in karate too.
She going too far, Nate.
Finally, the judge drew the line, and after listening to the endless list of expenses, she called the mother out directly, accusing her of playing games in court, and the room fell silent as the weight of the moment set in, and it became clear that the decision was coming fast, and that the outcome would not be what the mother had been hoping for.
I came here to waste my time. So
I just want my son to be at everything. I just want him to be great.
It sounds like you want to tell me you want to put him in everything so you can get more money off of this man. And I'm sorry, I'm not here to play in your little petty game.
Sure,
and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So you know what I'm going to do? Since you came here to waste my time, I'm going to make sure I don't waste any more.
The verdict landed as the judge denied her request and dismissed the case entirely, sending a wave of gasps rippling through the courtroom, while the mother stood stunned, her plea for more money rejected and her son's needs left unmet, and the father smirked in relief as she stormed out, furious at the brutal ending that carried with it a clear message that in court the truth always wins, and every courtroom tells a story, and the next one might be even more shocking than this.